I wake up at 6 a.m. I wake up at 6 a.m. I turn off my alarm. I turn off my alarm. I hit the snooze button. I hit the snooze button. I get out of bed. I get out of bed. I stretch for a few minutes. I stretch for a few minutes. I make my bed. I make my bed. I open the curtains. I open the curtains. I check my phone. I check my phone. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. I wash my face. I wash my face. I take a shower. I take a shower. I dry my hair. I dry my hair. I comb my hair. I comb my hair. I get dressed. I get dressed. I put on my shoes. I put on my shoes. I apply deodorant. I apply deodorant. I put on some perfume. I put on some perfume. I shave my beard. I shave my beard. I do my skincare routine. I do my skincare routine. I look in the mirror. I look in the mirror. I go to the kitchen. I go to the kitchen. I make a cup of coffee. I make a cup of coffee. I brew some tea. I brew some tea. I prepare breakfast. I prepare breakfast. I fry some eggs. I fry some eggs. I toast some bread. I toast some bread. I pour a glass of milk. I pour a glass of milk. I grab a quick bite. I grab a quick bite. I sit down to eat. I sit down to eat. I enjoy my breakfast. I enjoy my breakfast. I read the news. I read the news. I watch the morning news. I watch the morning news. I listen to music. I listen to music. I check my emails. I check my emails. I scroll through social media. I scroll through social media. I pack my lunch. I pack my lunch. I fill my water bottle. I fill my water bottle. I take my vitamins. I take my vitamins. I feed my pet. I feed my pet. I water the plants. I water the plants. I wake up my kids. I wake up my kids. I help them get ready. I help them get ready. I prepare their lunch boxes. I prepare their lunch boxes. I drop them off at school. I drop them off at school. I lock the door. I lock the door. I turn off the lights. I turn off the lights. I grab my keys. I grab my keys. I leave the house. I leave the house. I wait for the bus. I wait for the bus. I drive to work. I drive to work. I start my car. I start my car. I play my favorite song. I play my favorite song. I stop for gas. I stop for gas. I grab coffee on the way. I grab coffee on the way. I check the traffic. I check the traffic. I arrive at work. I arrive at work. I clock in. I clock in. I greet my coworkers. I greet my coworkers. I turn on my computer. I turn on my computer. I start my work. I start my work. I wake up early every day. I wake up early every day. I usually wake up at sunrise. I usually wake up at sunrise. I feel sleepy in the morning. I feel sleepy in the morning. I feel fresh and energetic. I feel fresh and energetic. I splash cold water on my face. I splash cold water on my face. I brush my hair carefully. I brush my hair carefully. I iron my clothes. I iron my clothes. I choose my outfit. I choose my outfit. I put on my jacket. I put on my jacket. I grab my backpack. I grab my backpack. I check the weather. I check the weather. I carry an umbrella. I carry an umbrella. I put on sunscreen. I put on sunscreen. I wear my sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses. I say goodbye to my family. I say goodbye to my family. I set my daily goals. I set my daily goals. I write in my journal. I write in my journal. I practice gratitude. I practice gratitude. I meditate for 10 minutes. I meditate for 10 minutes. I do some exercise. I do some exercise. I go for a morning walk. I go for a morning walk. I jog in the park. I jog in the park. I do yoga at home. I do yoga at home. I drink warm water. I drink warm water. I make a healthy smoothie. I make a healthy smoothie. I avoid checking my phone early. I avoid checking my phone early. I plan my day. I plan my day. I review my schedule. I review my schedule. I attend an online meeting. I attend an online meeting. I study before work. I study before work. I clean the kitchen. I clean the kitchen. I wash the dishes. I wash the dishes. I take out the trash. I take out the trash. I tidy up my room. I tidy up my room. I check my to-do list. I check my to-do list. I confirm my appointments. I confirm my appointments. I send important messages. I send important messages. I stay positive. I stay positive. I feel ready for the day. I feel ready for the day. I start my day with confidence. I start my day with confidence.